Hello everyone, it's Katie here for the Scrappy Sisters, and I am up today with a layout for Confessions of a Paper Addict. Now this is my last layout for the design team for the moment. I've decided not to apply for the next COAPA design team just because I'm having a baby. There's a chance I may have had my baby before when this video goes up, although it's unlikely, but I might have. And I just thought that it'd probably take the pressure off myself, not put my hand up for a design team, and just enjoy the first few months of newborn baby life. So yeah, sadly, I think this is my last one for 6 months, and then we'll decide from there if I decide to reapply. Jess is still on the design team though, so you will still get amazing cut file inspiration from her, and I will still use cut files. I love cut files, so I will definitely still be using them. But yeah, it's a bittersweet moment. Virginia's amazing, and I love COAPA cut files, so it is a bit sad. But realistically, I did some, sort of sitting down and really thinking about what is probably best for me for the moment, and I think just taking the pressure off is probably important. So I am using. Oh, what collection is this? I should know this. It's Echo Park Little Dreamer. It's the boy version. And the cut file that I'm using is the Make-A-Wish cut file. Now it comes with this cute little cupcake with the candle, but it also comes with a slice of cake as well. I didn't use that because I just wanted the cupcake. And it is, as you can probably see from the milestone card there, it says my first birthday. So these are photos of Lincoln's first birthday. I am madly trying to finish Lincoln's milestone album before baby number 2 arrives. I'm doing this voiceover very early in March, so I can't tell you if I've managed to finish it yet. I have about 5 layouts left, so it's doable, but we will see. His milestone album is a 9x12 album, so yeah, this is a 9x12 layout, and I'm not following a sketch or anything like that. I am just kind of playing around, wanting to get the 3 photos on the layout. So one's a family photo of the 3 of us, and then there's 2 photos of Lincoln with his toy piano that we got him for his first birthday, which was a lot of fun. He still plays with it now at 3. So yes, got a lot of mileage out of that little piano, which is super cute, and we wanted something a bit more unique. I mean, it's not unusual for kids to get a toy piano. They are quite popular, but with, Danny's musical prowess, we just wanted something a little bit different. So what am I doing? I've got my 3 photos, and I'm creating a cluster, wanting to put the milestone card in as well, as I've done with not all of the albums in his milestone album, but most of them use these milestone cards. So I've added that in, and I've nestled in my cut file. And now I'm just going to come in and see what ephemera I have. Now, for some reason, I don't know why, but I didn't buy the ephemera pack to this collection. So it might have been out of stock maybe when I bought it. But I've got the 12x12 sticker sheet, I've got the chipboard, and I've got 2 lots of puffy stickers. That was a mistake. I didn't mean to buy 2 lots. It was an accident. So that's what I'm working with. I mean, I don't miss the ephemera, but it is weird that I didn't buy it. So it doesn't have any birthday sentiments or anything. So I'm, there's no happy birthdays on here. So I'm just sort of playing around and, just putting some fun things in the clusters. But because it's a 9x12 canvas that I'm working on, and I've got 3 photos and this large milestone card and the cut file, I knew I wasn't going to need much in the way of embellishing. This is also, the point where I realised I hadn't stuck down this piece of pattern paper that I was using for the background. So I'm sticking that down now. Now the reason it's a little short is I didn't have a full 9x12 size left in this pattern paper, but I still wanted to use it as the background, so I decided to just keep that little strip of white on the right hand side because I think it looked cool. So yes, I needed to make sure I stuck that down and then could come back and have another go at creating my clusters. Now, I do end up sticking down my photos a little closer together than I had thought, so I end up having to trim off the little bit of the cut file that's like the little bow that kind of comes off the cupcake, but that's okay. It works. I've also run out of ATG tape. It always happens. I mean, obviously it always happens, but I feel like I'm constantly changing it in videos. I do use a lot of ATG tape, I'm not going to lie, but I get a bit worried that maybe things might come unstuck. I do use the Tape Jungle ATG tape, so it's not the Scotch brand, but it works well and we buy it in bulk. And I think people have had a lot of trouble getting the Scotch brand ATG tape, and maybe is it because this ATG gun is discontinued? I don't know. But I think it's a bit harder to get. Although I can't get my favourite glue at the moment either because of stock issues. So also maybe it's a COVID thing. For some reason, maybe glue production or adhesive production is difficult. But my art glitter glue, I can't get any more. I've run out of one bottle. I did get one other bottle, but my sister has it currently. She's not using it. It's just at her house. I got it delivered. And then I picked up another glue from one of my local scrapbooking stores that has reopened after the pandemic. They had actually closed down, but then they sent an email out to all of their mailing list people to say that they'd actually reopened, which I thought was pretty cool. So I went in to see them the other day, and they have a big range, but they have a lot of Kaiser Craft and things like that, which are not my favourite brand to scrap with, so I don't tend to buy much from them directly, but they are lovely and I do want to support them where I can. And she had this different type of glue that she recommended to me to try that is apparently, according to the company, similar to the art glitter glue. So I will try it and report back. I think it's an Australian brand, so I will let you know if it's any good. But yeah, got a few things to try. But yes, the glue. Anyway, I use Tape Jungle ATG refill. And even in Australia, because obviously Tape Jungle is not based in Australia, postage is a little expensive, but if you split it, which is what we did the last time, Jess and I split it with one of our friends, Catherine, and yeah, we got a third of a box each, and so that should last us a fair bit longer. Right, so I should probably go back to telling you what I'm doing on the layout. I've popped up that photo just there, the one of the three of us, our family photo, on some foam as sort of the focal point, although all the photos are, on a 9x12 layout, when you're trying to do multi-photos, they definitely all sort of become the focal point because it's such a smaller canvas to work with. And then I'm just in my 3 clusters, I'm just kind of having a bit of fun. So the bottom one, I just added the little truck and a little banner that says sweet little guy, and in the top left I've added a little aeroplane, and I just cut one of the stickers that sort of had some words on it with a border. I just cut it in half and I'm just sort of tucking it under the photo. I don't often use those larger stickers, so I find that is a good way to use them. I was trying to add a toy into this cluster on the right hand side there, but the problem is I didn't want it to overlap the photo because Lincoln's right on the edge there. I didn't want to cover him up. So in the end I couldn't add a toy, but I've got this little chipboard piece that says "You are my favourite." It's got a little ute on it. Do you guys call them utes in the US? That's what we call them here, utility vehicle, but we shorten everything in Australia, so it's just a ute. So anyway, that's that. I'm sticking that down, and then I'm having a look at the puffy stickers to see if there's anything I want to add. I add a tiny little word that says superhero, because Lincoln is our superhero. And then I'm coming in and I'm going to add some stars. So there's quite a few stars on the sticker sheet and the chipboard sheet, and I end up coming in and adding basically 3 stars to each cluster. Just to trying to break up the colours a bit, so the colours are a bit spread around. I've only got 2 pops of yellow, and there's a couple in the cut file as well, but I definitely have lent more towards the blues, the reds on this layout. But I'm really happy with how it all came together. Now the milestone card does have pink in it, but we're just kind of ignoring it. I don't think you can tell the confetti sort of around the edge where it says my first birthday. It's definitely got pink, but the rest of the colours all match, the yellow and the blue and the navy and the green that's in the milestone card. So I just ignored the pink, I'll be brutally honest, and I don't reckon you can tell. But we're going with it. So I've almost finished. I do fiddle around with the stars a little bit, just to get them in the right placement, and then I come in, of course, with some splatters, although not too many because obviously the background is quite dark. So I do come in with my navy Heidi Top Colour Shine, but you can't see it that much just because the background is dark. So I come in with silver as well, which I haven't used for a while. I've got the Marabou Art Spray in silver, which is the same as the gold spray that I have, and I'm super happy. I'm happy with how it all turns out in the end. So again, bittersweet. This is my last layout for COPA for the moment. So everything will be linked in the description box. So there'll be a link to the store. There'll be a link to this Make-A-Wish cut file specifically, and also a link to the Facebook group. Virginia does release a free cut file every month, so definitely come and join if you're not already. Jess will still be doing videos, so you will still see plenty of COPA inspiration coming up. Yeah, just not so much from me. But you might not see so much from me anyway for a couple of months just while I'm adjusting to life. But again, who knows? I might like to use scrapbooking as my little, outlet. So maybe there will be videos. I'm not putting any pressure on myself. I will let you all know when Bubs arrives. But I'm doing this voiceover on like the 7th of March or something. So Bubs is not here yet. I have just started maternity leave. But Bubs could be kind of any point in the next few weeks. So watch this space. We will see what the next little bit of time has in store. I have a lot to do to get ready, so wish me luck. But I've finished now. I'm going to show you some close-ups. Thank you guys so much. I've really enjoyed my time on COPA, and I am really looking forward to seeing you guys in my next video. Thanks, guys. Bye.